Good morning. We're here today with Ian Byrne, Director of Marketing at Camira Fabrics. Good morning, Ian.
Morning, Andrea.
Can you please introduce yourself and also the company you work for, Camira?
I'm Director of Marketing at Camira Fabrics. We're a UK-based, Yorkshire-based global textile business. We manufacture fabrics for two market segments, public transport, buses, coaches, trains, and also commercial and residential interiors across a number of different segments. So listeners will no doubt have sat on Camira fabrics in many different areas, whether it's traveling or entertainment or office interiors.
Fantastic. Well, can you tell us more about the actual range of your products in a bit more details?
Of course, we offer a number of different fabrics. We have around 60 different product ranges that we sell into commercial interiors. They're used for upholstery, for curtains and drapery, for vertical wall coverings and acoustic applications. And then we have fabrics that are typically made on a custom design basis for transport, although we do offer some standard fabrics as well. Broadly, a lot of our fabrics are very, very sustainable in nature. We've worked over many years to really develop innovative, sustainable textiles across different types of materials. Those materials are typically either natural, using wool and a range of different plant fibers that we get from harvested plants, starting with nettles, and then we moved into hemp, and now we work a lot with flax. Or we also have recycled products that are made from post-consumer recycled polyester, plastic bottles, some fabrics made from ocean waste plastic, and some made from our own textile waste as well. Most recently, we're doing a lot of work around textile recycling to repurpose our own waste yarn and fabrics into new fiber that we can spin and then weave again into new products.
Fantastic. So you mentioned transport. So I guess which are your biggest markets apart from transport? And which markets would you like to potentially expand into?
Yeah, the largest market is the office interiors market. Second to which is then the education market within that commercial sector. Within that broad area, a growing segment for us is what we call the hospitality industry, or hospitality and leisure, the biggest area of which is hotel. And that's really a market that we see as attractive for future growth potential. What's been happening is with the legacy of COVID and now hybrid working, the office market in general has declined in size, but then hospitality and leisure is growing as people want to spend more time in restaurants, traveling, whether it's for business or their own pleasure purposes. That's also then started to fuel public transport demand. And as I've mentioned, we do a lot of work on different forms of public transport, the biggest areas being rail and transit buses. But we also do work in motor coach as well. Geographically, we're an international business, and we see real growth opportunities in different parts of Europe where we have a lower market share, although we do a lot of business, and we do more business outside the UK than we do in our home market.
Wow.
But we have a very high market share in the UK, so we need to look at overseas markets to grow our share in markets where we have a lower foothold at the moment. Various European countries, but also North America is a growing market and a real target for future growth.
Fantastic. That sounds. It looks like you're going to be busy
We've
in the
always got a
next
lot
few
of
years.
A lot of things on the go. We were a busy marketing department. We have exciting product launches across our different segments, and we do a lot of marketing activity to generate interest. Whether it's we still go to trade shows, events, and exhibitions. We have a major showroom in London that's not just a UK-centric showroom, but there are a lot of international specifications that happen in London through firms of architects and designers who are specifying for projects. It could be in the Middle East, the Far East, and further afield. So that's very important to us. And we have a growing digital presence as well, whether it's through social media, Instagram and LinkedIn in particular, key channels for us, and also our website itself, which we enabled to become e-commerce in terms of functionality last year. And we're now selling more online to either smaller consumers or even direct to consumers on a B2C level.
Fantastic. So where do you see yourself and Camira Fabrics in the next couple of years?
Yeah, we see ourselves having grown more strongly into the hospitality and leisure segment. We've got products that really fit that market area across a range of different applications. There's potential in that market for our fabrics to be used as curtains and drapery, and very much in hotel bedroom settings around headboards and bed bases, which use a lot of fabric for those types of applications. So we see that market being key to our future growth. We also see sustainability growing more and more important, and we've been doing sustainable fabrics for over a generation, since the late 1990s, before it ever became fashionable. But there's a lot of emphasis right now on what's known as circularity, where we're actually using waste materials to repurpose those materials back into yarn and fabric. We're doing a lot of work around not just repurposing our own textile waste, but also working with our customers to take back upholstery offcuts or offer services to the wider UK textile industry to be able to repurpose and then create fabrics and which have a second life.
Fantastic. Ian, it's been a pleasure to meet you today. If you would like to know more about Camira Fabrics, please visit the website and contact Ian Byrne directly and or his team. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Andrea.